Alright, so we left off at the Super Nintendo games. So down here we have my N64 games. This whole box back here is full of them too. There's a whole bunch in there. As you can see, Legacy Darkness, like I mentioned earlier. Wrestling games, racing games. Some of these I still need to go through and clean up. Like this one still has a sticker, this one has a marker on it. I haven't gotten to cleaning all of them yet. Things get a little hectic here sometimes. Got an Ocarina of Time in there, Majora's Mask. I got like 4 Mario 64s. Because I trip over those things. I don't know why they're considered rare or expensive. I thought, for me, they're like Mario Duck Hunts. I find them everywhere. These are my PS1 games. Probably my favorite system. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can get more light in here. If I had to list a system that I've had the most fun with, I played the PS1 all through high school and the late years of public school, and it's really what got me through. So, I mean, Breath of Fire 3 and 4 there, Bloody Roar. I'd love to see a new Bloody Roar game, but with Hudson gone, probably not. Chocobo Racing, probably my favorite kart racing game, if not my favorite racing game ever. Clock Tower, the scariest games ever made, without a doubt for me. This is the Clock Tower series. All the Final Fantasies, Origins, Chronicles, Anthology, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, 7. Got like 4 copies of 7. Probably can't see them because the light's getting terrible down here, but I got like Jade Cocoon, Final Fantasy Tactics down there, Ghost in the Shell. Legacy of Kain games. I don't understand why that series doesn't get talked about more. When it was out and when it was going, no one shut up about it, and now that it's gone, nobody talks about Legacy of Kain anymore. I don't get it. Soul Reaver is one of the best games on the PS1, and that series is, dialogue-wise and storyline, you'd be hard-pressed to find a game series that with better spoken dialogue and better written dialogue than the Legacy of Kain series, especially Soul Reaver. The guy who plays Kain, that voice actor, is phenomenal. So, I got to ball number 1 with the Final Fantasy VII demo disc. No One Can Stop Mr. Domino. Really, really fun little action game. Resident Evil 2 and 3 and Survivor. I do not have 1. I want to get a long box copy of 1. Rising Zan. That is a really, really fun third-person hack and slash shooter. It's a lot like Red Steel 2. It really, when I played Red Steel 2, it really reminded me of Rising Zan, except for your character has a theme song, a really awesome, catchy theme song, actually. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles, Star Wars Demolition. I was a big fan of the Twisted Metal craze, the Vigilante 8s, Rogue Trips, this game. I really like those Twisted Metal clones, so that's a big one for me. The Siphon Filter series, I have all of the Siphon Filters, and I love those games. I don't know, I hesitate to say my favorite shooter series, but definitely one of my favorite series of shooters ever. Tecmo Deception, Kagero Deception. I got Deception 3 just recently. I don't think it's in here. Vagrant Story, one of the best games on the PS1. Definitely the best looking RPG on the PS1. Got a Xenogears down there. I had a second one, but I traded that in just recently. A boxed Super Scope. I don't have the actual, the scope for it, which makes aiming a pain, but it's still possible. I beat both Battle Clash games with it, and the Battle Clash games are awesome. Those are so much fun. This is probably the crown jewel of my entire collection, and it's covered in dust. Look at that. My Final Fantasy VI soundtrack, autographed by Nobuo Uematsu. I met him, shook his hand, got his autograph at a concert in Chicago. My sister got the book autographed, the concert program, and we went with her husband and a friend of theirs, and they didn't really care for, her husband's a Sega guy, so he didn't really care, so he just got his ticket autographed and gave it to her, and her friend, I think, did the same. I have the ticket somewhere around here, but I don't know where it is. There's Gungrave there, Onimusha 4, Dawn of Dreams, and Red Star. This is a really, really cool Contra / Final Fight clone. Such a fun 2-player game. It's like a bullet hell Contra shooter. Okay, Okay, and I'm going to stop this one there and continue in a